Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another quick roundup of OTOGE review. We're not going to be covering any modern games in this session. I think we'll be covering some older games, starting with this one, The Real DJ. So this game, The Real DJ, it's been delisted, and as you can tell by the aspect ratio, it's obviously for older devices, but it was a little interesting thing that I played back then. So this is going to be a little bit representative of the apps at its time, but it's one of those games where you have auto-generated charts. Oh, sorry about that. It's got auto-generated charts. It's got one song that comes with it, but you know, you gotta pick from your own album of music. And as you can see, it's just these iPod stuff, so it's hella old. I'm just gonna use the default stuff. So you have 4 difficulty options. You can adjust your scroll speed. We'll just demonstrate it a little bit. So it's 5 lanes, you gotta tap them. So these apps were a dime a dozen back in the day, so you could take this as sort of like a representative of all those apps. You can still find these kind of auto-generated ones today, but most of them don't use your default music library anymore. They use YouTube streaming, or possibly other sources of music streaming. Because, you know, as times change, less people actually listen to music off of their local audio, and more off of YouTube or some other streaming site. Because data limits also went up, so it became more viable to do so. So there's nothing inherently wrong with this. Of course, the charts aren't the best. You try your best with auto-generated, but auto-generated stuff never really turns out to be that good. So they were a dime a dozen back then. If I find more, I might just include them like in a brief compilation or something in future episodes of this. This is the only one I have side-loaded in the moment. But yeah, if I see more, I'll just briefly comment on it and toss them in. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this one. It works fine. It used to have ads. It doesn't have anymore. I think because the ad servers are down for this one, and especially since it's been delisted. But yeah, just an interesting piece of history that I wanted to include in this compilation. Alright, moving on to the next one. So this one is Kiss Rock City, licensed game from the old metal band Kiss, as you can see from the backgrounds and stuff. So if you remember those Vapid mobile games like the Kim Kardashian one and all that stuff, this is one of those. They seem to be a dime a dozen, you know, like Demi Lovato has one of her own, if I remember. And who was the actress that played Hannah Montana? I don't remember. But yeah, all these pop artists and stuff, they have their own apps, and they seem to be made by the same people. You know, move around the city, do tasks, vapor things for people, earn stuff, pay money if you want to speed it up, blah 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 blah. Why am I including this in this session then? Because that sounds horrible, doesn't it? Well, if you go over to here, you'll find that this particular game actually contains a rhythm game component. And you've got Kiss songs. It's kind of cool. You've got a pretty nice song list too. Although some of the songs are repeated, they're just on high difficulties and all that. And you do have to like grind a lot of the main game in order to get all the stuff up. So it takes a while. And when you finally get through all of them, I'll just show it off because it won't take too long. I'm just gonna play the hardest song in the game, because why not? We'll demonstrate that. It does cost energy. There is an energy bar. So gameplay, I'll demonstrate it. I'll comment on it after I finish the song. It won't take long. So yeah, first thing you're gonna notice is the songs are really short. They're like samples. Like the kind that back in the old era of Tap Tap Revenge, you know, you have the paid songs and stuff, but you also got demonstrations where you have like short clips of the song, and you can play part of the chart. This game is all samples, which is fine. It is what it is. It's not really meant to be a serious rhythm game as far as I can tell. So yeah, gameplay wise, it's kind of like it's a little bit like Oendan or Citus. I compare it more to Citus because sometimes you've got double taps, but it's a tapping type game. As you can see, score is based on accuracy. You can score max accuracy for tapping each one on the exact beat. I can't be asked to do it right now, but it is skill based. And there's leaderboards. Even my just crappy S score managed to get 18 on this one though, so yeah. The thing is, this game isn't actually complete. It ends on a please wait for more updates, but this game hasn't been updated in years, so I'm assuming that's as far as you can go. The last few songs are locked behind premium currency because you can't. Normally, you can unlock songs naturally by playing the story mode, as vapid as it is. But since the last few ones were never released, you just gotta drop premium currency on it. Which, honestly, if you've just been playing it for fun, it shouldn't take too long. This is the amount I've gathered just by idling it like all this while. I've recorded every single chart in the game, so you don't have to play this if you want. If you really just want to experience a little slice of what this was like for, I don't know, video game archival purposes, you can see the link in the description below. That's the playlist on my secondary channel with all the songs charts all recorded. I think they're all full combos as well. The game doesn't acknowledge full combos, but I'm just counting full combos, you never break. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else I gotta say about this one? Well, the score bar at the top, if you want to max it out, you do have to not break. And you have to get as close as you can to maximizing your accuracy in order to get that far, but it is what it is. Also, you can customize your looks a little bit. This is where people sink in all their premium currency, I guess. Like, you want to look like the actual KISS members, you gotta pay your gems. You want to look like Santa. You know, that's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna spend some time and look at all the outfits, why not? So, Red Santa is only 99, but Edgy Santa is 199. I don't know who this is. That's a chicken suit. It only costs you 77,000 regular bucks. You've also got this, oh, that's a different guitar. You got this rockin' guitar. You got, what even is that? Is that, oh, is it roadkill? I get it. Of course, there's tire marks and red paint, and there's a chipped off ear. I get it. It's roadkill. Moving swiftly on. Alright, that's more reasonable. More guitars. Zombies. Everybody likes zombies. Vikings? I guess Vikings are cool too. You got different pants and eyes and hairstyles and everything. You can customize everybody in the band too, like you and this lady. This lady can wear your tank tops and stuff. You got also different tank tops. You wanna change the outfit? There's the elf. You can change and wear as all the different members of KISS. I think they have mostly the same outfits. Yeah, that's Roadkill. And there's the Viking set. Chicken suits. All that stuff. But yeah, there's not really a huge amount to this one. It wouldn't be a rhythm game at all if not for that component of it. I just took my clothes off. Oh well. Yeah, it wouldn't be a rhythm game if not for this rhythm game component of it, so hey, at least it's doing something more. As far as I could tell, this company, or at least the studio that made this particular time waster celebrity endorsed game, isn't the same as the one that made the other ones, like the Kim Kardashian ones, so it has the same basic framework and it's as vapid and boring and empty as all the other games, but you get to play a little bit of rhythm games with KISS songs, so that's something. Still though, it's really not a good rhythm game if you really just want to see the charts for historical purposes. Again, link in the description, you can take a look at it yourself. And that's all I gotta say about this one. Alright, moving on. So this one's called Angry Drum. As you can see, it is very clearly a discount version of Taiko or something. I don't know, I don't really know what to say about it. Something, the Taikos are angry because they keep beating their faces in. Yeah, my local Taiko no Tatsujin group jokes about it all the time. This app's been delisted as well. And as you can see, it was probably not native English. Well, we'll take a look anyway. We'll play single mode because we are single. Levels. So it is Chinese, as you can tell. I'll just play this one, I guess. There you go. So we're gonna go through a little tutorial now. A little drum appears sign knocking it, or something. So first thing you're gonna notice is gameplay is not taiko. It is in fact Oendan as well. And it looks like I'm doing terribly, but that's because you do not tap them when they land, but you tap them when the icon drops in, and then the arrows link up at the top, and then you press it. So if you tap it too early like this, which is your first instinct, you miss. If you wait too long, you miss. And you get rewards and stuff, and you get to turn things in. So it's really kind of nothing to do with taiko at all. The story at the start of the whole joke of like Don-chan's getting mad because they keep beating his face in, that doesn't come into play at all in this game. You just kind of play a bunch of these songs and it's really silly. So I have no idea what that guy was talking about. It's kind of messy. But alright, here we go. We'll play a song properly. So it does follow a rhythm. Just to prove it to you, it is a proper rhythm game, if a complete knockoff. Is this gonna turn into an episode of Bootleg of the Fun? Maybe. So they just demonstrated that animals show up at the bottom of the screen, or something. I don't know. It's probably just for aesthetics. Yeah, but this game is really bootleg as hell. So I don't know, it's kind of amusing just to take a look, I guess. So there's a lot of songs, I guess. There's 10 songs. Go coin, open the boss. So I haven't actually recorded this one. In fact, I barely opened it because I got so confused about it. Also, newbie guide is about newbie gi day. It's kind of amusing. I mean, really look at this for a minute. Look at how bootleg this game is. It is hella bootleg. It's so bootleg it's kind of amusing. Angry drums with 2 M's. Still, I guess you can get some entertainment out of it just from how whack it is. But yeah, I'll probably record this one some other time when I'm really utterly bored. And I'll put the videos up on the secondary channel as well. And if you're looking in this video in the future and I've done it already, you'll find the link in the description as well. If it's not there yet, please wait warmly while I get to that. Alright, we'll move on now. Oh my goodness, more rhythm game bootlegs? Well, this one is called Rhythm Saber. And the icon is that of Beat Saber. Why are we playing bootleg rhythm games? I don't know. They're in the itinerary for today's rhythm game session. It's not much of a review, but more just snarking at bootleg stuff, but we'll take a look. So I've got 3 songs here. You can pick the Saber or the laser gun. We'll try the Saber first. So we drag your finger over the screen for where to cut. So we cut it when it's the right color. We gotta be cutting at the right direction, I guess. I've never actually played this. This is the first time I'm opening it. What is it saying? Very cool tempo? Too late, it says. Too late, it says. And perfect, okay. So there we go. It's actually tracking now, but this is actually horribly offbeat. Can't really expect quality from a bootleg, can ya? So this is basically just Tap Tap Revenge, but with swipes instead. And the swipes are actually incredibly delayed. There is a lot of input lag on this one. Like, a lot of input lag. The game seems to be lacking a lot of things like combo counters. Oh wow, who would do this? And you can't slide across. Oh, maybe you can? No, you cannot slide across all of them at the same time. It only counts one input at a time. And there's a lot of input lag on this, like, there's no way to play this properly. Like, barely any way to play this properly. It's kind of bad, I have to admit, it's really kind of bad, so... Also there's ads. We'll try one more song, and we'll take a look at the laser gun. Tap the screen to shoot cubes when they are over the colors. Just the tap version. Wow, it's so laser, you can't even see it. It's an actually scientifically accurate laser. Too bad it's not really very... Okay, it's better than... It's better than the sword, but... The game doesn't seem to accept multiple inputs. Yeah, it doesn't accept multiple inputs, it only checks one lane at a time. It's setting double nodes at you. So... For a rip-off game, this is actually really terrible. Like, actually kind of terrible. I'm actually reviewing the game now, har har! A bootleg of Beat Saber. Who knew it was kinda bad? Oh, that's Rhythm Saber. I don't think there's really much more that needs to be said about this one. It's just really terrible, probably Unity-based rip-off of Beat Saber that plays nothing like Beat Saber and is coasting on using the name for name recognition. But it is sort of a rhythm game. Just a really, really terrible one. Can't detect multiple inputs, no combo counter, sort of accuracy, but there's so much input lag it doesn't matter anyway, and it's bootleg as hell. But that seems to be the theme in today's one. We're reviewing not very good rhythm games. But, you know, it's something we should whack off the list, I guess. Is this the crossover episode of Bootleg of the Fun that you've all been waiting for? Well, I suppose it is. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and I guess if we swing around to the next episode, we'll get some proper rhythm games on this show. Right then, Coro out.